ladies and gentlemen, another top 10 list.
What is going on, guys? Luke here today, and let's talk about the 9 stocks I have been buying in just the past month, and we'll also talk about which stocks I'm looking to buy more of. And this may be the only time that they get mentioned on this channel, as they don't fit this channel's mission or really my brand any at all. So you don't want to miss out on that. And all I ask for in return is that you just please gently caress that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So as you guys know, when most stock YouTubers do a buy list like this, it's a 15 to 20 minute video. So you guys know I don't like to do that at all. I really have no interest in stretching out the video just so I can put more ads into it. Waste your time and it wastes my time. So, if you happen to appreciate that, go ahead and tap that like button early, because that really helps out the channel. So stock number 1 that I recently bought was Apple. I know, it's no surprise at all that I added more Apple for those of you that follow this channel. I add Apple on every dip, and have been doing so for the past, 2 decades or so. So I did it again at around $120 per share or so, and we're up 5 to 6% on that already. And I'll take that every month with a stock as safe and as great as Apple. And you guys already know it, I'm always looking to add more. So stock number 2 that I added was Tesla. Again, no surprise there for anyone who watches this channel, as I always try to buy it on the dips. And I bought this one at around $730 per share, and I'm up 9% already on that, although I know it started to dip here on Thursday and Friday a pretty fair amount. I'm actually right in the process of making a video right now about what is going on with Tesla coming out on Sunday. And let's just say it's a must watch if you want to know what's coming and what to do about it. It was a crazy week for Tesla, but you guys know Tesla is another stock I'm always looking to add. So stock number 3 that I added was Sarepta. And I know I pronounced it wrong, and I'm sorry. This stock dropped almost 50% after its earnings call, and ARK and I poured a bunch of money into this stock. Now I got the discount I wanted with this stock, so I will not be adding to it anymore. It's a long play, and they have a long way to go to turn this around, and I have the exposure that I want, so I'm not looking to add any more shares. So stock number 4 that I added was NIO. Pretty much the same as Tesla above, it dipped into the $55 range, and I snapped up more shares. And at the time of filming, it's up about 6% or so, and you guys know I'm always looking to add to that stock. So stock number 5 that I added would be Alibaba. Again, another stock that I picked up on a major dip, and everyone said I was crazy to buy, because Jack Ma is gone forever and all that good stuff. The video above details why I didn't care about that news at all, and more importantly, why it doesn't matter even if he did disappear for real. And I'm being rewarded for that by being up almost 25% on my position so far since I bought. Now I already have the position I want, so I'm not looking to buy any more shares. So stock number 6 that I picked up would be iPod, iPo, and iPof. So essentially 3 for 1 there. And I got all the finger movements right. Have you guys noticed that? I'm getting better. I'm pretty much flat in all 3 of these positions, but these are all long plays for me and bets that I'm making on a future 5 years from now. I trust Chamath, I'm trying to get better at pronouncing his name, and feel he's not going to go 0 for 3 on his stocks. And I really only need one of these to hit for this trade to be profitable, although I think I will come out ahead on all 3 in the end. So stock number 7 that I picked up, and I'm not going to try to make the hand gestures because I'll screw it up, would be Cinemark. The video above tells you why I bought them, but this is another position that is already paying off huge since I'm up almost 30% on the trade so far. And as the US starts to reopen as the vaccines roll out, I think there's plenty of room for this stock to continue to run. Now I already have the position I want, so I won't be adding any more shares to this position. Alright, now on to the good stuff. These last 2 is where the controversy will lie, as these stocks are way outside of my normal picks. They actually fit completely outside of this channel in general and are reserved for a very specific part of my portfolio. They are not my main stock holdings, and honestly, they're not right for most investors. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what's right or wrong for you. However, I personally am not comfortable putting these stocks out there on this channel, as they are risky in my opinion, and they require a very different approach to mitigate the risk with these stocks. And this is also one of the reasons why I asked you guys in my last video if you were interested in a Patreon or something like that, where I can post trades and we can discuss positions like this that do not fit this channel. So stock number 8 that I added would be AMC. Now those that follow this channel know that I told you not to buy AMC and buy Cinemark instead. And that was proven correct by the almost 30% return I've already received with Cinemark. And at the same time, AMC was on its way to bankruptcy. And they absolutely would have been bankrupt by the spring, but the Wall Street Bets situation completely bailed them out, and the management team was smart enough to take advantage and raise almost $1 billion in cash. Now, I cannot say the same for the GameStop folks who did not raise funds for whatever reason that I cannot explain. It just makes no sense. Like, seriously, that will literally be taught in MBA classes for years to come about what not to do as an executive. All right, back on topic here. Now, not only can AMC operate until they are making money again, they can also use a big chunk of that money to clean up what was an awful balance sheet. I mean, it was ugly. Literally, an event that's never happened before gave new life to this company. Now, they still have a long way to go, but they have the cash to get there now. And so I bought a few shares while everyone was busy still dealing with the aftermath of all the Wall Street Bet stuff. And I may add a bit more if it continues to deflate more, as it's definitely an interesting play with all that capital raised. But this is not something I would say you need to add to any portfolio. And the last stock I will be buying and will continue to buy is Planet 13. Now, I've been looking at plays in this space for more than a year now, and I do think this space will explode whenever it's all federally legalized. However, the hot names in this space do not have great balance sheets at all and are ridiculously hot and have been for some time. If you do your due diligence, read the 10Ks, listen to the earnings calls, and actually analyze the balance sheets, you will see problems with the vast majority of the big names in the space. But when you look at Planet 13, they have a clear plan, a clean and very strong balance sheet, very low debt relative to others in the space, and are growing like crazy organically, which I guess is kind of an ironic word to use given what they do. Now, I won't lie, I first was turned on to them by Jeremy over at Financial Education about 6 months or so, or maybe it was even longer, I'm not exactly sure, I remember now. So this has been a play for a while for me. And on any dips, I will buy more, as this is my main play in this space. Actually, it's my only play in this space. But again, it's not something I recommend for most portfolios, as it is a risky stock. So please leave your feedback down in the comments if you are interested in a private group or something like that. And please do not worry, you will continue to get the same content and the same amount of content as you always will. This is just extra for those that want it. That's it. And if you want access to these kinds of plays and when I buy or sell anything, watch list and all that good stuff like that, and anything else we can think of, just leave those ideas below and we will see you in the next one.